Alright, I've been in the research center now for about an hour, I think, looking around, and I love the crafting system, I won't lie. And we needed some new equipment. Now, step one to becoming a galactic badass like Shepard is that you need the proper equipment. And right now, I mean, he's looking cool, but he isn't really the badass we want him to be. We want him to have a little bit more bulk when it comes to arms and leg armor. So, before we do anything though, I was just looking through this. I'm gonna show everyone what kind of things I created. Oh, there we go. Advanced life support. Installs power cells that can briefly generate a mass effect field around the Nomad to shield occupants as they exit the vehicle. What does that even mean? I don't know, but I want it. Okay, whoa. How do I... Well, let's get back to that. We are now going to...
Nothing's
Hey.
No memories.
One moment I was setting up sensors. The next,
Yeah.
some alien was talking to me.
I want to do a scan.
An alien, able to use Remnant. Never thought I'd see such a thing.
My aunt had a remnant artifact she learned to open and close. But it took her many, many years to achieve it. She was never able to do it reliably. It took a great deal of concentration, and she couldn't explain how she was doing it.
Alright, it's time guys. It's time to check out the new armor. I don't know how it looks, but it looked good in the previews. So let's hope that's the case here as well. Alright, let's begin with armor. So, let's see. First of all, let's start with the chest piece. And what I love about this is that I can name my own items. So I named this Pathfinder Combat Plate. And what we have here is 7% damage resistance, or 7 damage resistance, 10% weapon accuracy, and 23% power restoration and defense. Now, I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure what plus 7 damage resistance means. Well, I resist damage better, but how much is 7? Is it like it absorbs 7 points of damage? Also, I'm a bit fuzzy on this, but I'll read up on that when I'm done with this session, I think. So this comes with the armor, always. But you can also augment the armor as you develop it with augments. And I happen to have a few augments in my inventory, so I have 3 health augments because I want to have a lot of health. That's me. I love lots of health and being able to withstand quite a lot of punishment. Also, this is a rare one. When health is 20% or lower, I gain 25% resistance to all damage. And that's good because it's at that time you need those extra few seconds to either reach cover or activate extra shields. What's this? Fusion mod of shielding. This barely understood remnant tech can be integrated into the chestplate of most combat armors. It provides the user with a powerful advantage, but always at a cost in another area. Due to the hazards of this untested technology, only Rider may equip these mods. Plus 50% shields, minus 50% health. That's too much of a trade-off. Bam. There we go. Oops. I can't rotate. Looking good so far. It's slightly less bulky than the other armor, which is sad. But I think when we get arms and legs, it might become a little bit more badass. I also like that this is like my dad's armor, but we don't have the N7 insignia, because we're not N7, we're not supposed to have it. We have created the Pathfinder Analysis Helmet, which gives us +4 shields and +2/+2 power damage bonus to armor. So I'm guessing this thing here scans the enemy armor and then transfers that information to my Omni tool so I can do more damage against armor. Bam! Okay, I love that helmet. It's cool. Also, right, legs. Pathfinder shock plating. Gives me max health and max shields. Also, +2% power damage to shields. And on jump melee, when I jump down, you've seen me do this a few times with various degrees of success. I jump up and I slam into the ground. Shock blast, extra 50% electrical damage. So I'm guessing these legs have some sort of built-in micro electrical discharge computer. Looking at that, already looking better. Arms. We have the Pathfinder non-standard arm plate. Now, I didn't have any more combat mods, so these are just vanilla. But we do get +10% max health again, and +4 max shields. Oh, look at that. That is a nice finish. So, this is us now, and I have to say, whoa, those arms are really cool. The lamps are different colors, it seems, but I don't mind that much. That's okay. Alright, but that's not the only thing we've done. Oh no, here comes the good stuff. The weapons. We've been performing well in the field, even with these weapons that are not really optimal. First off, Omniblade 3. As a technician, I think that Omniblades fit me better than the Cryo Gauntlet. Even though it's cool, I mean, that works too, actually. But I think the Omniblade just looks cooler. And Omnitech is my thing. So I'm gonna pick that. Yep. Alright, here we go. Here comes the good stuff. We now have the Cyclone LMG Mark III Judgment Pattern. Oh yes. So what does this do? Let's see. It doesn't say here. Okay. Well, at the very least, it has 4 points for mods. And that's good. Otherwise, you only have 2. So I like that. Also, the last 20% of the magazine does 10% more damage. So let's do assault rifle barrel, heavy magazine, and stock. We won't get the scope because the scope. Yeah, there it is. The scope is going on my second assault rifle, the M96 Mattock Mark III Inferno pattern. Now, what's special about this weapon is that if I use Inferno ammo with it, I do 25% more damage to armor. And that's what I want to have this for. One, I want this for, first of all, not first of all, but I want this for armor combat, because I think slow firing weapons do more damage to armor. And I also want this as a makeshift sniper rifle for long range combat, because it's very accurate. Look at this, it's very accurate. And I get my bonuses for assault rifle. And I remember really liking the Mattock back in the days. I haven't tried it out in this game yet, but, well, here goes. Oh, I didn't pick it. There we go. I do have one more slot if I want to, but I'm... Oh, look, 100% research rate. That's good. Look at this. I'm already looking more and more badass. Yep. That is cool. I love it. Let's try out some weapons. Nice. And here we have the scoped sniper rifle, which isn't a sniper rifle, but it is an assault rifle with high accuracy. We also have the electrical jump attack. Oh. Let's try that again. Yes. Alright, I think we're ready for this. So what are we actually gonna do? That's a good question. Let's find the entrance to the... oh, another mystery. But I think we're gonna go up to the ship first. And have a little chat with the Angaran leader. Also, I'd like to switch party members. Yes. Here we go.
Leaving Avaril. Bridge is yours, Pathfinder.
Okay.
Jal says Evra is waiting for your call, Pathfinder.
You have new
Right.
email at your terminal, Pathfinder.
Ooh. A game of poker. We're gonna read that in our room, private room, I think.
Strike team ready for deployment.
No, Costa. Poker's its own kind of thrill. Still not playing with you.
I'll play.
Really? Gambling doesn't seem like your style.
Why? Because I have more degrees than you have fingers.
Ooh,
Shots fired.
burn.
Alright, Doc. You're on.
Strike teams. In progress. Do we have a strike team? No. Oh, let's get our rewards. Oh, yes. Thank you, phone app, for giving me stuff. Some research data. Good, good. We need that because we use a lot of that. A sniper rifle, okay. Money. Scale fibers. And a mattock. Hey.
Feeling okay?
Yep.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
Let's see. I don't think anyone has anything new to say.
Prepping VidCon
So-
communications.
That's a nice view. Okay, here we go. Call Ephra on Aya to discuss the Moshe's whereabouts. Yes.
Commander?
Pathfinder, Joel's been keeping me updated on your adventures, your good deeds on our behalf.
Why the quotation marks?
I want you to know you can trust me.
You went out of your way to free that science thing. A selfless act. But your true agenda is clear. To explore Aya's vault. Joel says you want to help find the Moshe. Why should I let you?
Get shit done. I keep my word.
I'd like this to be the beginning of a strong relationship.
Keep your promises and little by little our bond might grow. We've managed to trace the Moshae to a special Kent facility on Vold.
Why special?
These facilities are protected by a dynamic shield tech we haven't been able to crack. We're close, but its ability to adapt outstrips the speed of our current processors.
Pathfinder, adding my processor to their program would no doubt make the difference.
Ephra, I can help. Respectfully, this time you need my help.
Respectfully, the Angara don't need anything from you. We take care of our own.
With the processing power of my AI, I can guarantee the shield breach.
AI? Of course, that makes sense.
He's physically connected to me, and so I need to... well, I want to go.
It was risky to be honest about your AI, and honesty makes you different from the Ket.
I hope so.
You're welcome on the
Yeah.
mission.
Thank you.
A team will meet you at our base on Vold. They'll take you to the Ket facility.
Good. Oh, it's going better than I
Stay
thought.
strong and clear. Goodbye.
Yeah, we
Giles said
need
he
to be
wanted
one.
see you.
Okay, we need to be 100% honest to these guys. Kinda. Speak to Jarl. We want to build a strong relationship. Hey, Liam. Anything new to say? I don't think so. Excuse me.
Pathfinder. Hey, I was wondering, could you put your stamp on a project? It's for me and Jarl to work on. Call it diplomacy if you have to put it in a budget bucket. Greenlight that research and it's all good.
But what kind of thing is it?
What's your read on the people we're working with?
The squad and crew? They're all fine.
You must have opinions.
Your opinion's more important. What do you think of your people?
Yeah, we're a strange mix, man.
Some people wonder how we make this team work. Some days, I'm one of them.
It's a blur sometimes. I bet Lexi's flagging all kinds of psych warnings. Up to us to figure it out. That's why this is our ship. So we own it. Want to make it work.
Nice.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
Okay, so I think I have to go read my email. Build Liam's research project. Armor diplomacy. Okay. Jill.
The Angara were super curious about the ship. A few were pretty bold. Asked me questions.
What do you make of them?
They know their shit. Quick-minded, sharp.
Oh?
They'll make good allies.
Good. And I think they use plasma weapons instead of projectile-based weapons. That's kind of cool.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
Let's see. I'm gonna take Vetra with me on my next mission, I think.
So, you've gained Ephra's trust. No easy feat.
I still don't think he likes me.
That's just his way. You should be more worried about the Rokar.
Ephra made it seem like you had experience with them.
I know their leader, Aksul. We studied together under the Moshae. But unlike me, he was a good student.
Oh?
The best, actually.
Then he knows about Remnant?
He did. It's a long story.
Give me the short version.
Aksul was captured by the Ket. He spent a year in a forced labor camp before he managed to escape.
Interesting. So so the Ket take prisoners and not just kill them like collectors and make them into monsters. Because it's very easy to draw that comparison when people go missing and the Ket are involved.
That's why he hates aliens.
Yes, he suffered greatly. When Aksul returned, he no longer cared about the Remnant, or anything, except destroying the Ket.
Well,
Why
that's
not join
good.
the Resistance?
Aksul's not the type to follow orders. And I think he was bitter we weren't able to rescue him.
So he formed the Rokar.
We didn't give them much thought. But since your people arrived, his cause has grown.
Again, it's such a shame because this offshot faction of the Angarans seems to be capable soldiers, but they're just also very racist and are like zealots. But I want to reason with them. If we can use their power and combine it with ours, that we get to be so much stronger against the Ket.
I convinced Ephra I'm not a threat. Maybe I can do the same with Axul.
I admire your courage. But Axul's dangerous, and he lacks Ephra's pragmatism. He'll make you want to kill him.
I have to try.
If Helios is to be your home, I guess you'll have to deal with the Rokar one way or another. There's a recluse on Havarul who escaped with Axul from the Ket. Her name is Thordir. She might know how to contact him. I'll send you the nav point.
Good. Then we have more things to do down there. Of course, my intention is to go back and see what's up. See if we can get into the vault. And maybe help the ecology of the planet. Because it seems weird to go away now, far across the galaxy. Because we're here right now and we might as well figure things out.
Axul is very cunning. We can't underestimate him. My mothers are worried sick about the cousins that joined him.
So, let's talk about you.
What's your story, Jal? Tell me about yourself.
Why?
Well, why wouldn't you? You hiding something?
Maybe. That would only make sense.
Okay, well, I'll start.
I was born on Earth, third planet of the Sol system in the Milky Way.
I was born on Haval, our most ancient homeworld. We believe so, anyway.
Moved to Aya first chance you got?
I lived there because of the Vassal. It's a privilege to work on Aya, so we have a lottery to share it.
Aya reminds me of Earth, a little. I'll show you vids sometime.
Yeah.
I want to learn more about your species.
What would you like to know?
Oh, here we go. Angaran time. Yeah, very curious about the temperament.
The Angara seem so open and free with their feelings.
Are we? We're certainly not ashamed of our feelings. We're taught that feelings and beliefs should live on the outside, where they can be dealt with, honestly and openly.
Don't people get hurt?
Of course. Then everyone deals with it. That's the point.
That's, yeah, well, I kind of like it. I like the honesty.
How long have you had electromagnetic capabilities? How did they evolve?
No idea. Biology doesn't interest me, but I'm sure you can easily read up on it.
That's disappointing. No biology at all?
How do your eyeballs work?
Okay, I get your point. Maybe I can find an Angara doctor to ask about you.
That's true.
Whatever.
Although, I used to know some facts, like the origins of our vestigial organs.
Oh yeah, humans have a coccyx, a vestigial tail, and I have webbed toes, just a couple, but Sarah doesn't. And she had wisdom teeth, but I didn't. Now you.
No idea.
Oh well. Oh, I miss my sister.
How many colonies do you have? On what planets?
Since the Scourge, we've managed to survive on a small number of planets. What we know from before the Scourge is mostly oral history. We did have spaceflight, and the stories tell of 5 original colonies.
Also, your ships kind of look like remnant ships back in the day, just saying.
Is there a central Angaran religion?
There are many variations. An almanac could give you an accurate number. But if you are a believer, the essential tenet is, after we die, we are reincarnated. We evolve to make our families strong. Born from what was before. Blessed to be better than before.
Are you a believer?
No. Yes. Sometimes. I don't know if it's the same for humans. Sahuna, my true mother, is a firm believer.
I mean, there's comfort in knowing that you're gonna be reincarnated if you're a firm believer. So if that's the way you want to go, go ahead. You're not doing any harm to anyone.
You studied with Moshe Sefa. Is she a teacher or a religious figure?
She's many things. She's a clear thinker with deep knowledge and insight. She teaches and inspires. She is beloved. I love her.
Oh, love?
Really? So one of those professor-student things.
No, not that way. Moshe Sefa is 115 of your years old.
Oh, okay, well then.
Enough about that. Can you tell me more about the Ket occupation?
It's a difficult subject. I'll answer what I can. I may get emotional.
Oh, Jal, come here, give me a hug. Yeah.
When the Ket came, why didn't you fight?
They didn't give us a reason to. Until they did.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was too late. Perhaps you think we were weak. But the Ket are ruthless. They are masters at knowing exactly when and how to strike.
I get that. Believe me. Have the Ket always been here?
No. Some, like the Moshai, are old enough to remember the time before the Ket. But I don't. Nor do my mothers.
And the Archon came with them?
We think so. Resistance intel on that is unclear, and few have seen him in person.
And lived to tell?
And lived to tell.
Very honest, very easy. I'm opening up to this guy. I might... I don't mind Jal at all. Damn. This is Bioware. This is so much Bioware. I mean, I look at the screenshots and I look at some quick vids and I'm like, oh, okay. I know exactly what this thing is going to be. The Krogan is going to be a grunt, violent guy with no empathy. And Jal is going to be a hostile alien. And I'm like, I've been wrong at every turn. Alright, personal experience. Here we go.
What's living under the Ket been like for you?
Do you really want to hear about these things? They're painful.
I asked, didn't I?
Knowledge is
like
power.
Living on unstable ground. Every day brings more horrible news. I part company with someone not knowing if I'll ever see them again. When I was a boy, my father vanished from my life. One horrible day.
Was he in the Resistance?
No. He was a technician at a mine. He went to work and didn't come home. That happens for an Angara child somewhere. Every single day.
Yeah, I'm sorry. That sucks.
Well, enough about that.
And again, we're actually not here to stop the war. We're here to colonize the planets so our Nexus personnel and our cryo sleepers can get to work. But if we can put a dent into the Ket, since they're hostile to us as well, then I won't mind.
I'll see you later, John.
Stay strong and clear.
Oh, yes, sir. Hey, Cora.
Did you hear the news from Eos? Asari refugees showed up at the outpost. Only a few, but that's better than none. Bradley says there's an officer in charge, Hidaria. She could know where the Ark is.
We'll head to Eos and see what she knows.
Good. Rumor says Sarissa Theris was on the Asari Ark. Exactly who we need.
Who's she?
Probably the best commando strategist alive. Her biotic shields saved hundreds at the Battle of Kirkus. Apparently, Sarissa's acting as bodyguard to the Asari Pathfinder. She's probably got a plan out of this mess already.
Whoa. That's some high hopes there. Also, Does she have a drone, combat drone with her? No? Because I have. That's pretty amazing. I might not have magic powers, but I do have a pretty cool Omni tool. Yes? No? Okay.
Well, someone's a fan.
No, I just like... Look, we need someone with her experience. That's all.
Sure.
I'll take someone with that much experience. Another reason to find the Ark.
When you're ready to look, we can catch Hidari at Prodromos. Wouldn't mind tagging along.
Sure.